History isn't just about kings, battles, and inventions. It's also packed with bizarre stories that make you wonder, did that really happen? Imagine ancient Romans using electric fish for headaches, or a king convinced his legs were made of glass. These odd facts remind us that people in the past were just as quirky as we are. Today we dive into one of the weirdest tales from World War II. Adolf Hitler, obsessed with keeping his soldiers alert, came up with a plan so strange it sounds made up. It involved a tiny, furry creature you'd expect in a cage, not on a battlefield, the hamster. According to legend, Nazi soldiers were ordered to carry hamsters not in cages, but in their underwear as a secret weapon to keep them awake. How did this bizarre idea start? What was it like for the soldiers? Let's find out. This is the story of Nazi soldiers and their unexpected hamster companions. Why would Hitler order his soldiers to carry hamsters? The answer: sleep deprivation. Soldiers on night watch struggled to stay awake, and Hitler wanted a foolproof solution. Hamsters are nocturnal, active at night, so the idea was that their constant movement would keep soldiers from dozing off. The official order: every night watch soldier received a hamster to be placed inside their underwear. The logic: a hamster's twitching and scurrying would be impossible to ignore. Soldiers were told this was a top-secret strategy, a natural alarm clock the enemy would never suspect. The plan was kept under wraps. Imagine the embarrassment if the world found out. Hamsters even got code names like Fuzzy Sentinels. It was a serious operation, but thousands of clueless rodents were now part of the war effort. Sometimes the strangest ideas make it all the way to the battlefield. As odd as it sounds, there was a strange logic behind the hamster plan. The goal: create a living distraction, like a fly buzzing around your head, impossible to ignore. Hamsters, placed in a soldier's uniform, would squirm, burrow, and sometimes nibble, jolting the soldier awake. The unpredictability was key. No set schedule, just random bursts of activity. But the plan ignored the hamster's needs: food, water, and bathroom breaks. Soldiers had to carry seeds and deal with the mess, making their job even harder. The science of squirming kept them awake, but also uncomfortable and distracted. Instead of a perfect solution, it created new problems: messy, smelly, and awkward ones. Sometimes the cure is worse than the problem. The hamster plan was a lesson in unintended consequences. For German soldiers, the hamster rule was both absurd and challenging. Imagine being a hardened soldier, then handed a squeaking hamster for your uniform. Many thought it was a joke, but orders were orders. Soldiers had to care for their hamsters, feeding them, keeping them warm, and preventing escapes. Some grew annoyed by the constant squirming and surprise nibbles. But over time, a few found comfort in their tiny companions, even giving them names. In the lonely hours of war, a hamster became a secret pet, a small friend in a world of chaos. There were plenty of awkward moments: surprise inspections, sudden yelps, and hamsters on the loose. The story reveals a hidden human side of war, where even the strangest rules can bring unexpected moments of humor and connection. Sometimes, the weirdest memories are the ones that stick. The Nazi hamster story, myth or not, shows how strange and unpredictable history can be. History isn't just dates and battles. It's full of human stories, mistakes, and wild ideas. These odd tales make the past come alive, reminding us that people back then were real, with fears and creativity. Even in dark times, there's room for absurdity and humor. Asking why about these stories helps us understand the past in new ways. Every weird tradition or belief is a clue to our shared human story. So next time you hear a strange historical tale, don't dismiss it. Lean in and listen. History is wonderfully weird, and that's what makes it unforgettable. Keep exploring, keep asking questions, and never stop being amazed by the past.